Hi, you guys. It's Sassy Diva JJ here. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Just wanted to acknowledge that healing is necessary at times. A lot of times we keep walking the walk, talking the talk, doing the do, and not realizing that there's so much going on. We need to heal, especially as Black women. Nobody ever expects us to need to heal, though. That's become real cute, and it's become real evident lately. I even have heard some of us sort of deny or be quick to say, I'm not going through anything. Nothing is affecting me, but I'm finding myself needing to rest. Yes, you do need to rest because you are going through. Okay, you're most likely the one that's working the hardest at work. Okay, nobody's going to tell you that, though. You know you're doing it. Okay, you're most likely the one that's always coming through, always in charge. That's been going on since slavery. And it's just one of those things. We're expected to be pulled in so many different directions. Never say anything about it. It's always okay. And so since outside is looking at us, outside norms, we're looking at ourselves and each other, attempting to comply. How you doing? I'm fine. I stubbed my toe, scratched my arm, and won't even stop unless I see blood, and then of course I have to go get a cotton ball. Otherwise, I'm going. I'm on the move. Not ever acknowledging, hey, you scratched yourself. Hey, why don't you look at that? Why don't you try to make it better? 2-3 days later, now I have to try to make it better because it's hurting even worse. And then it's so common for us to not even remember what happened. Not even remember you stubbed your toe, you scratched your knuckle. Not even remember. I scratched a knuckle, and here is the, I don't know if you can see. You see that there? Whenever I did it, I still don't know how I did it, but it was a scrape on my knuckle. For several days, I just kept moving, washing dishes, doing what you have to do, never acknowledging it until one day. Now it was here and there, it was tender, it was hurting. One day I looked down a couple of days ago and it was actually swollen. My whole knuckle is swollen. I looked down and I was like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, I guess I remember. I still to this day could not tell you what I scraped my knuckle on, how it happened, but I did immediately get the peroxide. Luckily it foamed up to get the germs out. Whatever infection may have been in there, it bubbled up and got that out. I did that twice in a row and put a Band-Aid on it. Immediately the swelling went down. Why would it have to take me that long to realize, hey, you hurt yourself, you injured yourself, something's not right about that? But that's been us. That's not just me. I have friends, acquaintances, same thing. You ask, oh, how did that happen? Oh yeah, or why are you limping? They can't even remember why they're limping. What happened? Why is this a bruise here? They can't even remember. We're probably the only culture that actually has that in common. Can't even remember how you hurt yourself. Because you're expected to not stop, not take care of yourself, and just keep on going. I'm sorry I might have been looking down, you guys, instead of looking at the light. But that's us. It needs to stop. And if anything 2020 has taught us, we need to be more concerned with ourselves. Working the hardest at your job, always coming through, always fixing the other co-worker's mistake. It needs to stop, because guess what? Corporate America has no care in the world about who's doing it, just that it gets done. And we need to start doing our share. Doing our share. If you're going to give a helping hand, great. But the overachieving and being the one there that's not getting the accolades, because it's 2022. It was 2021. It's 2020. The new generations are coming in. They understand the assignment. The assignment is get this position, do as little as possible, get paid for it, learn from people who've been there, move on up, move around, up, upside down, just move some kind of way. And you know, so that's what's going on. But there are a lot of us that still, oh no, let me do it the right way. Oh, wait a minute. Always training, always helping. That's good, but that's also killing us. It's killing us. It's killing us black women. Hard to hear. It's harder to say. But guess what? It's true. It's true. It's true. We take on the hurt of the world. Who's taking on your hurt? Love yourself. Begin healing yourself. This beautiful background, I'm grateful for it. I give it gratitude. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I've woken up. I'm grateful that, you know, I don't have wrinkles at my age to speak of. A few, but not many for my age. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. I want to begin to start keeping a smile on my face. In my childhood, in my teens, in my 20s, 30s, even 40s, I kept a smile on my face. I keep one on there now, but there's a lot of hurt, pain, and trauma behind it. It's real foreign to me because my life had not been full of trauma, pain, and hurt. And now all of a sudden it is, but it's not from me. It's outside forces, jobs stressing myself, my friends out. We've been on these jobs for average of 20 years. Typically the same company, same everything, 20 years. Not getting any respect. You're respected long enough to teach the next one, which is fine, but you don't get the respect that you deserve. You're a queen. You should be treated like a queen. Your knowledge is worth everything. Your smile is worth everything. You walk into a room, there's an energy that's worth something. So love yourself. Love on yourself. It starts with gratitude. I'm grateful for my mind. I'm grateful for my health. I'm just grateful. Grateful for my daughter. I'm grateful for my son. But I'm healing from trauma. 2020 brought in me knowing that my son is not as well as he could be with his beautiful, beautiful self. I love my son so much. He's so beautiful. But he's not as well as he could be. My daughter is beautiful, beautiful. But she's been so stressed out. She took a gap year from school. She completed her first year of college. So I was so proud of her. She graduated from high school with 2 degrees, international baccalaureate and her high school degree, because she was in a lot of honors, AP classes, IB program, etc., which is great. I'm so proud of her. I'm also proud of her that she was able to step back and say, "Hey, Mom, I'm suffering. We've been worried about brother. We've had this situation going on, a few different situations. We had to start rallying around Black Lives Matter. Just watching the news is traumatic these days for Black people and Black women. Us being so nurturing, seeing a man murdered on the street, well, that tears at you, tears you up. And as a Black woman, your natural instinct kicks in. So we've just been through a lot. So she was wise enough at pretty much she made this decision at 19. She's 20 now. But in November, when she was 19, she had already decided she needed what's called a gap year. Just a break, a mental and emotional break. And now I didn't take gap years. I just did my 4 years of college and earned my bachelor's degree straight through. So it was a little strange to me at first. But now I am so proud of her for knowing herself, like Osaka, like a lot of people just coming out and knowing, hey, I have to protect my mental health. And as a Black woman, I'm glad that at an early age, she realizes my mental health is important. Let me protect that. And that's a good thing to learn. I don't think, it may be a natural instinct of mine. I do try my best to stay at a positive space, or when I'm going through things, to always know that it's going to come out, but that takes work. You know, you're going through stresses, but you're working. Oh, let me figure this out. Let me figure that out. Let me pivot. Pivoting, adjusting, figuring out, always knowing that I was going to provide for my kids. That takes work, and it is stressful. But as you're going and going and going, you're not quite aware of just the toll it can take. So yeah, the recent trauma I've been through starting March 2020, it just was a lot. And it really probably started in January 2020. Losing a coworker. There was a friend in January 2020 just started and found out that one of our coworker / friends had died and been murdered. And it just on and on and on. Things with my son, who means the world to me, finding out that he was just suffering and not well. But I'm grateful that he's alive. I'm grateful my daughter's alive. I'm grateful that my 81-year-old mom is alive. You know, but I'm just going through things. So I have to, and you have to understand that take time out. Take time out to protect your mental health. Because once you lose that, you've lost it all. You've lost it all. With your mental health intact, you can work on your spirit. You can work on your attitude. You can work on changing, making changes in your life for the better, protecting, setting a boundary, a boundary. This is black women. We're supposed to do it all, be it all, everything all. There should be boundaries. Do you guys see this beautiful sky? You see this beautiful plants growing from just God's hands, nature. That's what's putting the sparkle and smile on my face, and it's just I'm just happy because I'm healing. I had to take charge. So that's what I wish for you all, just to take charge, understand your worth. I have some things coming. I hope most of you have taken a look, purchased my book. The book's been out for 10 years. Sing About That Black Rose. It's on sale on Amazon. If you're into some of this drama that's especially on Netflix, y'all, I need to get that story needs to be on Netflix. It's all about two best friends, two women. One's an attorney. The other is she just got married and is going through a lot of spousal abuse. The attorney is like a cougar type that's dating a younger guy. There's a lot in it. It also deals with bisexuality. It deals with the pain of that for one of the male characters. And it's just it's life. That book is life, and I'm working on another one. I'm also putting together a creative writing workshop. You guys will learn more about that later. So until then, I just wanted to come by, say, protect your health, protect your mental health, love on yourself, so that then others can love on you. You owe it to the world to stay healthy, stay happy, and be grateful. Peace.